Alright, everyone, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Breakout. As you can see, I did kind of start putting together the AE system. All I did was place down and make a couple 4K drives. Got a crafting terminal here, and that is all being run over here. Uh, Probably not the most efficient wiring, but it works. But, as you can see, I do have this little jut down. There is a reason for that, and that's because I wanted to show you all, just in case no one's ever used it, what the ME storage bus does. So we're going to go ahead and shift click on there, that way you don't try and just set stuff in there. And if you take a look here, you open up the little GUI, just right clicking on it. You can set the priority, so we are actually going to do that, because that will go with the pulling in or pulling out and putting back in whenever we actually craft something using any of these here. We're gonna leave that because I want it to take everything that's in the storage chest or the storage drawer. Don't have any configs except for priority, so I'm not going to clear those. Okay, so that's only for extracting things. We want to be able to do both put in and take out. So we are going to leave it at the input out mode of bidirectional. So just left click over here, you can change to extract, insert, or bidirectional. We want to be able to pull and put. So we come over here, and if you paid attention, I did open this up earlier when I started the video. There was nothing. Both of these drives here, you can see empty, empty, and look at that. Now we have everything that is shown in these drawers here. So all three of those and any further that I connect to this would then show up. It does automatically check. I did make the phytogenic insulator, actually brought it up to reinforced, which is the electrum tier. So it does run faster than what the growth accelerator here did. Swap that out with the charger so that I could actually make a little more charged Certus, or charged Certus, so I can make some flux crystals. But for now, let's go ahead and just, do I have another chest? I do. I want to keep everything that's in my inventory, so we're going to do this. And, perfect. Completely empty. Now to just start dumping things. And we should, at some point, see that I will have at least, yep, there we go. Now that is full 63 items. However, of the 63 in here, plus the 4 extra in the other, I can still put anything that, obviously, ingots will go straight to the drawer over there, but any of the others will still stack as if it's a chest, up until I run out of space. Now, I have already reached about half, actually a little over half. So let's go ahead and take that coal generator out, and I'll show you that's actually being stored over here. So this is one of the 4. Let's go ahead and take that out. Then that will only show the things in here. It won't show the 3 there. Let's take out the hardened retriever, and that will show you it was 2090, now it's 2058. So that would be 32, right? Yeah. So the hardened retriever here is worth 32 bytes. But the cocoa beans are also 32. Is everything 32? But helps if I get a non-ingot. Okay. So it looks like every item in this. I don't think that's always been the case. That might just be for this mod pack. But in this one at least, everything does seem to be 32 bytes. Oh, nope. So for flint does not equal 32 bytes. that brought it down from 2090 to 2057 by taking 4 out. So, not everything is 32 bytes. Just pay attention to this, and it will show you. You see, it's got the little orange square there. That will show you that you are full on types, but not bytes. Green means that you're good to still put new things in, as well as fill up with the other stuff. However, let's see, I'm not going to be able to replicate it because I don't have the items for it. But whenever this is completely full, so once this one here gets 4096 of the 63 items that are currently showing here, it will go red to show you that you are completely full and that you cannot store anything else in here at all, even if you wanted to. So at that point, you would have to make another cell. You could do a 1K if you know you're not going to have too many more things, or if you just have more item types but less bytes, whatever. So you will eventually fill up on everything and just have to make more. And they're not all that expensive. Let's see, that would be 1 calculation processor and 3 logic. That's really the most expensive parts of it. Everything else is just things that you already have. And you can see now that I'm full on both of those, so let's go ahead and make another. Because it seems I do need another, and I do not have the stuff for it because it's in here. There we go. Now, as you saw there, it pulled what was already in here, but it will also pull from your inventory. Now, I did not make these 3, so if we go ahead and just take, let's see, why are you not correct? There's that. 1, 2, 3. We come over here, make boom, boom. And I need some more redstone, so I need to go downstairs and get that. Yep, that's over here. Now, I have not made this accessible yet, which is why I still have to come down here. That is what we are going to see about starting to work towards this episode. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, just because I'm well aware of how expensive what I'm thinking of is. Did not mean to put those away. So put that there. Take that. Done. Put that. Nice clean inventory now. Now I could put the reservoir over here on one of the baubles. It will actually just sit on here. Goes in the top one here. Does actually will go in any of these 4, 5, 6. Okay, looks like it goes in everything. I don't think it's supposed to. Well, no. It says right there on the tooltip, right below the name of the mod, Bobble Any, so helps if I actually start reading things. That'd be great. But this will make just crafting things so much easier, instead of having to go out, go to a chest, oh, I need this item, blah, 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 blah. And it's very easy to search for things. Just type it in the search bar, bada bing, bada boom, and as long as you have it somewhere, it'll pop out. So let's go ahead and do a little bit more cleanup here. This chest should be empty. Good. As you can see, I did also start automating some soul sand. It's very slow. This is faster, but it also uses power. This is passive and can just run in the background. Probably should have done it a lot sooner. Like once I actually got here to a barrel. Yeah, that would have made getting the nether quartz a lot easier. but I also wouldn't have had the water, so I really wouldn't have been able to automate it until I got either the aqueous accumulator from thermal or the endivores here from Ender.io. And as you can see, I did open this up. That cow had already spawned. I don't think I need it, but it's nice to have it. I opened that up just to get a little bit more skystone, because like an idiot, I needed the Certus and crushed the skystone up, put it in here, and did not save any to make the ME controller, which requires 4 skystone to be smelted. And even further like an idiot, I did not realize that I had some skystone dust that I could have just put in a stone barrel with lava and got skystone. So, yeah, that's the only quest that you missed between episodes. And that's because I don't pay attention and don't read. Yay me. I did do that. Ooh, got some nice printed stuff there. And, okay, I'll take 12 engineering processors. That's 12 diamonds. That saves me a lot. I'm probably not going to do this, because I don't think there's anything that I'm going to need it for. If I remember correctly, I should be able to do all the automation I need with just hoppers, and it's not even really automation. It's kind of more just click, click, click. So we'll put that there, that there, that there. Get rid of all this. I'll keep the cables. Go ahead and stick that in there. And I do wish that there was like a backpack or something. That way I could keep all my tools on me and save space, but there's not. So, yay. Let's see here. That should all be good. Now, I do have enough for now. Certus and Fluix. I shouldn't need anything more after I do what we're going to do. But there is one thing that not only do I need for the main quest, but I will need for this, and that's a matter condenser. So I will come over here, get that Fluix dust. Once that's done, we will start making a matter condenser. Or make a matter condenser, rather. And that is a quest started. So let's go ahead and just plop this down and take a look at it. Matter condenser here, you put a storage component. So the storage components are these. Not these, but these. So you put one in here and you take a look at what mode you have it in. If you have it in ME condenser output destroy items, it will void anything that you put in there. So it's kind of like a trash can. I've never used it for a trash can because it has a much better use. You can turn it into matter balls, which you can then change those into paintballs. And if you are working with a lot of channels and organizing like that, you take the matter balls, turn them into the paintballs, and then you get the paint applicator, I think is what it's called. Yes, see, here are the paintballs. And you put it on, where is it? Right here, the color applicator, that's what it is. And you can store in it the paintballs that you want. It looks like, assuming each one of these is one, I'd say about 512. But you could do every color, including the lumium, or the lumen ones, which kind of have like a glowstone effect to them. So you can actually paint blocks as well with it. Some blocks. I don't know what all, because I never use it. If I need different colors, I just craft it directly like this, using the die and 8 of whatever it is that I'm making. So yeah, there's not too many uses for me to use matter balls. However, if you want to plan something out, it would make a little more sense to worry about what color you want everything to be after you start making, once you actually start making it look pretty and running your wires in ways that makes a little more sense and all that. Then you can go back and worry about your channels, or if you just need to do a quick channel change because two are right next to each other that are different colors and whatever like that. But here is the main reason, and it's also what we need for the quest. Condense into singularities, and you'll notice destroy doesn't have an item number, it destroys it all. Matter balls, you need 256 of anything in this slot, and it will put them into the storage component and then condense it down into a matter ball. The singularities that we need not only for the quest, but for what I want to do, which will allow me to use the stuff downstairs, I need 128,000 of them. And not only that, but there are specific ways that you, or specific ones that you can put in here for the storage components. And you'll see you could do the 1Ks for the matter balls, 4, 16, you can do all of them. It doesn't change speed or anything, it's just what you want to put in there. However, there is a minimum that you need for the singularity. And that would be a 16K or a 64K. That's the big one. So I will be making a 16K, and that is what we will need to actually get back here. That is what we'll actually need to do two things, which is one for the main quest, as you see here, is needed. Actually, I might just need to make the one, because this right here is what we need this for. The quantum entangled singularity. This will allow us, provided I have enough power gen, which I might have to revamp, using the quantum link chamber and some quantum rings, that will allow me to have it set up here and down here, and then I can run the cables that I need right over here, put the storage bus here, and then have access to everything in these drawers as well, plus branch off to anything that I might have down here. There is a constructor. No, that's the conversion monitor. Is there no constructor? I thought there was a constructor. Is it a formation plane in this one? Yeah. Yeah, see, the formation plane here, that will actually place blocks down. There is a later quest line that I will debate between using this or another block. I don't know yet. But we will go ahead and start working on the matter condenser, as it will take quite a bit to actually, if I can press the right buttons, there we go. It will actually take a bit to start filling. So, easiest way is cobblestone generator. Now I do need 2 of those. I need another bucket. I need one with water. And then I need one with lava. Now, it will be very slow to begin with just the tier 1, but I will go ahead and do a cut here, make the 16, and then show you where I'm going to put this downstairs. Alright, so I have got the 16K ME storage component. The base cobblestone generator, as well as the matter condenser here. Now this does not need any power, so you can literally just place it anywhere. However, there is a specific place I want to put it, and that is on top of the cobblestone generator. Now all we do is go into here, change this from voiding over to the singularity condensing, and we place this in here. And if you see there, that is how slow the base cobblestone generator is. We'll be here a long time if I leave it like this. So I'm not going to. I am actually going to come up here. There it is. For now, I think I can only... Actually, no. Do I have... I might be able to get that up to diamond today. Let's see. Do I have enough nuggets? I would say so. I'm going to convert 4 stacks of these into just diamonds. Because why not? I can. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, and as you can see there, I ran out of power. And that is because any action that you do inside of that terminal will draw power from this. Now you can see at the Wayla up at the top there, it has 7.99 thousand AE, and K8 1000 AE is the unit of power AE for applied energistics. Also runs off RF. It's really something that you want to pay a little bit of attention to. So big crafts like this, you don't want to just shift left or shift click like I did, because that makes you look stupid. I mean, I am, but it also makes you look it. So now that we have 32 diamonds, I can get up to the diamond tier of this. Next would be blaze, and I have no blaze rods. So I'll work on that between episodes, but just bumping up to the cobblestone generator tier 3, if we take a look here, there are actually tooltips that will tell you. I have no idea where that came from, but there we go. You can also manually input. Why would you? But if you look here on the tooltip of the base cobblestone generator, the block itself will hold 32 blocks. So if you don't have access to chests or drawers, don't know why you wouldn't have access to a chest, but if you don't, then you can use the cobblestone generator, just hold 32 for you, and it makes 1 every 40 ticks. So that's every 2 seconds you get 1 cobblestone. That's not fast at all. You go to the tier 2, it will hold 64, and it bumps up to once a second. Still not very fast for this. We'll go to the tier 3, again 64, everything after tier 2 should be 64, yep. It's 1 every half a second, so every 10 ticks, because there are 20 ticks in a second. So let's place this here and just watch. It is faster, definitely, but we could do so much better. So much better. So if we get the blaze rods, 8 blaze rods, that'll give us 1 every 5 ticks. And obviously, if I got the blaze rods, I definitely have the emeralds, so we can just go ahead and get 1 every tick. And so every second I'll be getting 20. That's a pretty good upgrade. Let's take a look at how much blaze powder I have, because I'm hoping I do. I should. Let's go up here. I'll take you. Thank you. Please, for the love of God, let me have enough. That way I'm not waiting forever. Oh, thank you. And while I'm thinking about it, I'll go ahead and just do both crafts while I have it there. Yeah, I don't think that's enough. I'll take all of it. So, 1 every 5 ticks now. And we come here, make the emeralds. I would have had enough. And now, maxed out cobblestone generator. Tier 5. Yeah, I'll keep those there. 1 every tick. So, let's go see how fast that is. A lot faster. Still not fast enough. At all. So I will either let this wait if I can't find anything faster, or between episodes I will look for things that are faster, and short of just making a bunch of them and feeding them all in here, I don't really want to do that, but if I have to I will. Not going to look forward to it if I do, but yeah. So while that is running, we will come up here and take a look at what I actually need in order to have AE access down here and up here. That way I don't have to keep going and jumping up to actually go get my materials. And you can see I have now used one of the types in here, so that has freed up and gone green again. We do need the ME Quantum Ring, and any of you who have played with AE that are astute at looking at my screen right now will see I've already started to make a couple things. It will be a while, which is why I also had the energetic infuser in my to-do list and cleared it off, is so that I could get more charge service to get more fluids. Because I'm going to need a lot of that. Actually, I'm going to need a lot of things. The Quantum Link Chamber, it looks simple, you know, just a couple Fluix pearls, just 4. Now, you do need 1 at each end, so I'll need a total of 8 of these. I have 2 so far. And it is just an ender pearl and essentially 8 Fluix, because you have to turn 4 of them into dust. So I need 6 more of these. 6 times 8? 24? I should be able to get enough now. Just need the nether quartz. So I should actually be able to do this part of it now. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and just drop 16 at a time. Let's try not to pick it up. There we go. Should be, yep, 32. And let's see. 1. So while that is cooking, that's not right. There we go. That should be... No, that's not going to be right at all. I don't know math. So I need, let's see. I need 6 more of these, so I need... Yeah, no, I was right the first time. How many do I have so far? 8... I'll math that all out in a minute. But that is what I'm going to be working on between episodes, because I'm going to need quite a bit more Fluix dust and Fluix crystals, and yeah. But the rest of it, not too hard. As you can see, I do already have the quartz glass. Not that it's hard to make anyway. It is just 5 dust, or 5 crushed quartz, powder, Certus, nether, doesn't matter. And some glass. So that's nice and easy to get. This, however, will be a little difficult. I did already get the logic processors and engineering processors, so those have already been made. I needed a total of, I believe, 16 engineering, and right? Because you only get 1, but you need 8 of these per side. So I've got one. So yeah, 16 engineering processors, and I don't think I actually finished putting them together, get 32. Yeah, I didn't finish putting them together. But I need 32 logic processors. But that's not the hard part. I need more fluics. Because each one of these also needs one. And I need 16 of these. So I need 16 of these. 16 times 4. 64. I need a lot more fluics. And then this right here won't be hard. It is just redstone, glowstone. I need 16 of these dense smart cables. And the dense is made by doing 4 covered. A covered is just a wool over a regular. So I do have enough of that. If not, these basic ones are easy to make. Everything's all easy. Even if I do run out of wool, which I don't think I do, or don't think I will, I've got this here. I can just harvest string from it indefinitely. So yeah, that won't be too hard. Let's see, 27 soul sand. So I can now come down here and get some more nether quartz. We'll feed the little guy in there. Get some more of that, but that essentially is what I'm going to be doing between episodes, just going back and forth and getting all that set up to eventually have down here, minus the power that I'll need for it, a nice little quantum ring bridge and semi-wireless access, but not at the same time. This also will just be running in the background for quite a while, unless I find something faster. Hopefully I do. I really hope I will. But, yep. Go ahead, like, follow, subscribe, comment down below, all that good stuff, and I'll see you later.